guys, and welcome back to Botcha Something. Today we'll be making carnita tacos with green taco truck sauce. We'll take a pork shoulder and cook it in an Instant Pot until it's nice and tender. We'll then shred it up and bake it in the oven until it's nice and crispy. We'll then take our tender and crispy carnitas and put them into a corn tortilla and top it with our green taco truck sauce. I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's get started. What we have here is 4 pounds of pork shoulder, also known as Boston butt. What we're going to do is cut the pork into chunks to brown in the Instant Pot. Make sure to cut the chunks about the size of your fist. Mine is pretty small, so make sure that they're not cut too big. Now that the meat is cut, we're going to salt it and let it sit in the refrigerator for an hour. This is called dry brining. It allows the salt to penetrate for more flavor. Grab a bowl. We'll go ahead and put the meat in here, and we're going to lightly mix it to make sure that each piece is evenly coated. That should be about good. You'll wrap the bowl or place in a plastic bag and set in the refrigerator for about an hour. While the pork is dry brining, we'll go ahead and get started with making our spicy taco truck sauce. Let's rinse the jalapeños. Next, we're going to cut the jalapeños. I will be wearing gloves for this part because these can get very hot and burn your hands. I've had a story way back in the day when I had a long night of no sleep and burning hands. We'll use a small knife to cut the jalapeños. First, I'm going to cut off the tops of the jalapeno. And cut them down the middle. I think I definitely need smaller gloves. I keep telling my husband every time we go to Costco we should buy smaller ones, and we just keep buying the large ones. Alright, so to remove the seeds, that is optional. I like to remove mine because it's already very hot on its own. I like to use a spoon to clean them out. Now that the jalapenos are cut up, we're going to go ahead and cut 1 large onion followed by 8 cloves of garlic. We'll cut the onion into large chunks. I typically like to quarter it. Peel your garlic. We're going to do 8 cloves here. Smash down on the garlic to make it easier for peeling. See how easy it is to peel off that skin? The last one, I think I could have smashed it just a little more. Now that everything is cut, we're going to toss it in a bowl with some avocado oil. And lightly toss it to evenly coat it. Then we'll grab our sheet pan. We'll bake this in our Breville Smart oven at 400 for 20 minutes. Our 20-minute timer has gone off. I think they still need a little bit more time, so we're going to take them out and flip them over. We'll use tongs to flip over. I think these need a little bit more time. I would let them go for about 10 more minutes. 10 minutes are up and these look just about done, so I'm going to pull them out and place them on a cooling rack. You'll put everything into your blender. We want to get the juice of 1 lime. We'll pour the juice into the pitcher. We'll get half a cup of avocado oil and pour it into the pitcher. Add 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Let's get our blender ready. Mix on high for 2 minutes. Stop the blender and pour it into a container. We'll be using this in our Carnitas tacos, but it also makes a wonderful party dip. Guys, this is amazing. Gather your spices together. We'll be using cumin, chipotle powder, chili powder, oregano, onion powder, garlic powder, tomato bouillon, and black pepper. Now that our pork is done dry brining, we'll add some oil to our Instapot and brown all sides of the meat. Make sure not to overcrowd the pan. You will need to do this in batches. These are about ready. I'm going to place them on a pan. I'll go ahead and add a little more oil to the second batch. Now that the second batch is done, we'll go ahead and add our first batch to the pot. We'll then add our spices and fry it a little bit to bloom the spices. Blooming spices is frying the spices in oil to bring out the flavor. Now that these are frying up, you could really smell those spices. We'll add our chicken broth, orange juice, and lime juice. We'll mix it up a bit. We'll place our lid on. Make sure to seal it. And we'll cook on meat stew for 45 minutes. Now that our 45 minutes are up, we'll let it sit for 15 minutes and do a natural release. Alrighty, since our 15-minute natural release is over, we'll go ahead and release the steam. That is so nice and tender. We're gonna take it out and chop it up and get it ready to broil. Let's chop it into pieces with a bench knife. That is so tender, it's just falling apart. Lightly grease a pan. And place all these tender carnitas into the pan. Now we're going to broil this for a few minutes on high. While the carnitas are broiling, cook your favorite corn tortillas. Everything is done. Let's build some tacos. Those are nice and crispy. I love the taste of lime, so I'm going to put a little squeeze on each taco. Top it off with that green taco sauce. Now that these tacos are ready, let's try them. Mmm. Mmm. Can I eat that one? Or do you want to eat that one? Oh, are you videotaping? The crispy and the tender carnitas with that creamy taco sauce make it one taco recipe you've got to try. As always, guys, thank you for watching Botcha Something. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.